Oh, there's
Hello, hello,
Scott.
Guardians. I'm Ransom Ryder, playing my favorite game, Destiny 2. Steve,
Oh,
how
I
are you?
never
Thank
did
you
get
for coming to
Destiny
hang
2.
out with me. Steve, thank you for commenting on my channel. I guess I need to scoot over. I don't want to scoot over. I tend to roll over because I like that side of my desk, but I need to be more centered. I need to be centered. Can you hear me, Havoc? Because I've been
Yeah.
known to
Oh,
come on and talk for 10 minutes without being heard.
yeah, I hear you.
Dazzy P, how are you? Well, you hear me in the Discord. Do you hear me in the
No, I
stream?
hear you on your stream too.
Can you
Yeah.
hear me? Can you hear me now? Renegades, Destiny 2, it's Watch for Dinner.
Oh,
Dazzy, how
there's
are you? It's good to
oh,
see you.
there's
Thanks for coming in.
purchase.
Steve, I know you do, and I appreciate it.
Oh, interesting.
I need more friends. I definitely after long have I been streaming? Like years. I've got like I'm going toward 5,000 videos,
Just about
and I
6 years.
feel like I don't have enough people that I know. And for years in my real life, it was kind of that way because I worked all the time. There were many 7-day work weeks, and it kept you from forming friendships outside of work. I had a lot of peers that I knew. I had a lot of people in the industry that I knew, thousands. But when it came down to having people that you hang out with, when you grab a meal at home, when you're cooking a meal, the people that I would invite over, it's like a small, tiny little handful for, because I missed all of that being out and about and making those friendships at a level away from work. And many of you might be in the same boat. Here's what I got to say about it: make more friends on the way, make more friends. And then because my family all live so far away, we just can't come hang out. We can't hang out with each other. I'm far removed from any of my family members by distance. Trials of Osiris is live. Thank you. Thank you, game. Dismiss. I love Trials of Osiris. Man, my Titan. Titan, you looking fine. Your milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. That's what my Titan's looking like. I said it out loud there. Illicit blade batteries, sword ammo recharges in the lawless frontier through the use of an illicit battery reverse engineered through ablative tech. Run bounty hunt, sabotage, smuggle, and invasion jobs to wield your enhanced blade. What does it all mean? Zatu, how are you? Oh, Steve, you're 55, but you're not ready to retire yet. I probably will always play Destiny. Steve, I'll play it till the last server sings the swan song. I will be here the day it all dies, really, because I do thoroughly enjoy it. All right. Thank you, game. Thank you. We've had a lot of notices pop up. Zatu, how are you, buddy? Hello, hello. All right. Havoc, are you here in chat? Are you here? Can you hear me? Holy cow, there's a lot of people on over in chat number one. Chat number one is on fire. Chat number one, you guys go out there and push back the darkness. Clear them out so that I can sashay on through without having to meet a lot of enemies. Matt, how are you? Hello, hello. Steve, the 50s are such good years, I think, really. I think the 50s are really good years. What do I need to do? I'm going to switch over to my controller. Yes, I'm a controller player. Don't hate me for picking the better of the two, controller or keyboard. Controller. Every day, all day. Now, let's see. I got to click something here. Oh, I got one of these. I got another one of these. I need glimmer, bright dust, resources, great weapons. I need so much, and I need to get this XP leveled up. I got a lot of work to do on that. Why is this still up and running? It's there for a reason. Grandmaster Vanguard alert: the arms dealer And then they're going to give us an Oxygen SR3. That one, it's rough now. I kid you not. The arms dealer was always rough. Matt, thank you for the crayons. Even a broken crayon can color. That's what I've got to say. A broken crayon can color. We got to color the world. So, what do I want to do? I feel like I need to go see Eva. Can I do this and go see Eva? Eva, I'm going to check in with you just in case I've not made you a nice cup of coffee. Has anyone heard Eva ask for a nice cup of coffee? Eva. Because if she asks for a cup of coffee, I will make some coffee, a new video. But I have to hear her ask for it. Late last night, yesterday was a little bit rough. I got all my systems updated. Thank you, Havoc. Thank you. Havoc's probably fully emblazoned inside the world of where winds meet, where winds howl, where winds roar. Something about winds. I can't ever remember the name of that game. Thank you, Nightbot. You're on it today. So yeah, Havoc fixed everything. We updated. I guess, I feel like this thing ought to auto update. Like come up and say, updates are ready. Would you like to install now? And I'll just hit yes. But that's not how it works these days. I really remember. I remember this with a clarity that's 100%. It's 8K. That it used to pop up and say, would you like to update now? And I would always say yes, or, wait till 6 p.m. and update when I wasn't using it. But my system doesn't do that anymore. You have to go in and manually update. Microsoft, I'm going to need you to fix that pronto. Dazzy, it's Zer Day, so I need to go see Zer, and if I decide to go into trials, I need to pick up a passage, I'm sure. So I got things to do. I've got reasons to be at the tower. I'm flying in now. What have I got here with Katie? I thought I cleared her out. Oh, but I didn't. I'm going to leave those there. I'm going to think about that later, Katie. You hang on to them. Keep them safe and shiny. So I need to go see Zer. I'm wondering, does he have anything that I really need? Now, there's a difference between need and want. What do you want in the game versus what you need in the game? What do I need?
I'm back. I'm sorry. Hello?
What do I need?
Hello.
Hello, Havoc. Hello. Everybody's over here at Zer's. He got something good. Zer's like the candy man. The candy man can cue the music. Cue the music. I want this. I want this. I want this.
Hey, Matt.
And is that it? Is that it, Zer? I think that's kind of it, really. I do. I know there's probably a few things missing. I probably need a red border here, a red border there, everywhere a red border. Yeah. I'm not even going to see Hawthorne. She's done nothing but denounce her obligations to Guardians everywhere by spewing out 300s. And I don't like it, Hawthorne. I don't like it one bit. Don't make me rip that poncho off your head. So, here we go. It would just be a change of clothing for her. I'm sure she's got some more. Tess, I think I've seen Tess. Let me go down and see the big man downstairs. Saint 14, I'm coming. You think he could speak to a dent removal specialist? Let's go take a look at him. Hello to dent removal specialist everywhere. You're so talented to be able to pull a dent out and not leave a spot. That takes talent. Mad talent.
Does it?
Dent removal. Hello?
The infinite forest is not as infinite as they say.
I'm going to do the lighthouse passage. Okay, I got it. Thank you, Saint. Thank you. Is anything new here?
These journeys help.
Do we not have new armor? Bungie, come on now. We need new armor every season. I need something, Trials of Osiris-y. Thank you, Saint. Yes, dent removal. It can be your friend. I'm taller than you. Hello? Don't you turn your back on me. Alright. I like Saint. I like him a lot. He beat the Vex back for like 500 years. Kevin, how are you? Kevin, you missed yesterday's gamer snack. I had candied fruit biscuits that I made fresh in the kitchen downstairs. I need to make them in the studio because I need to do a video. Studio video. Video killed the radio star. I'm taking these. Is there anything else? Yeah, I'll take these. I'll take these. I'll take the color shader. I don't want to deal with this right now. Although I am at the tower. I could come and see you, Tess. Tess loves me. She loves to see me approach her booth. She knows I give good advice. Kevin, I had a really good gamer snack yesterday. I had some troubles initially getting my stream to stay live. But I'm live today, and that's what matters. I'm back. I'm live. Synthweave view offers. This ghost, I need to move it out. Get out of here, ghost. This is like the only ghost I want to use. That's it. It's Hairball. I wanted Hairball so bad, and I finally got it, and I'm using it. I guess I would have had to go through that dungeon on the super hard difficult level. And Crimson, thank you for saying you'd take me through. But yesterday I went through it with Zatu and World Line, and we got it done. I did die once, twice, 5 times, and it was all right to go in there and fall over dead. You get back up again. That's what matters. It's not how far you fall, it's how high you get up. And we got up, we completed it. I don't need anything from these guys.
I know you're busy, Guardian.
The new season, I'm loving it, but it kind of was just a minor little drop in the hat, because I've probably, finished, seeing the new stuff. I haven't earned all the new stuff, because there are a lot of pieces I need out of that dungeon. But as far as seeing it, and seeing the bosses, yeah, I've been there. I've done that. What do I want to do now? Why is this still lit up? Am I missing something?
I'm glad you're still with me, Carlos. You too, Maria.
I guess I have finished none of this, right? Because I've got to finish these. Complete orders. Some of these are moving so slow that, it's not major for me. Like, if they're going to move that slow, I might get to it, I might not. We want to have fun in the game. That's ultimately what we want to have fun in. Fire team, quick play. Should I go warm up? Cooperative, matchmaking. I still love just to warm up in something that's match made. Let's go in and warm up on this. I probably need to be... Wait a minute. I didn't stop here and see the old lady. Hello, old lady. You got a grocery list for me? Not enough space. What do I need to get rid of? Polymorphic shell code. I don't think I'm really concerned about the polymorphic shell code. But I wouldn't want to have to earn another one, right? Prime Reconnaissance guarantees the next engram earn from Portal. What can I just delete here? What can I get rid of? I feel like these Charge of Light 3s. I'm not going to be doing that. I'm not getting rid of Archie. Archie, I'm not moving that out. Move out. But I will move this out. And then, Eva, I can collect boons from you. You're a boon giver. Activate grant bonus during dawning. Activities grant bonus dawning spirit. Earn ingredients by completing orders. Increase the duration of slow effects applied by the snowball. Ooh, that really sounds like one I want. You're the one that I want. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'll take that. You know, spend them while you got them. Live big. Live large. Be in charge. These are the words that we live by. All right, so now I'm going to go into space and see if anybody wants to do anything. Anybody want to do something? Yeah. Mama, he's a magic man. I'm not keeping that, although it looked like it had some good stuff on it. Magic man, mama.
Magic man.
So I'm gonna just up this one. That'll give me one space or another. Disco. When is it coming back? Disco duck. When is the disco coming back? Cat, welcome in. How are you? Okay, all right. So there's that. Now let's go to quest. What do I have for Eva? Cat, how are you today? How are you feeling?
Hola.
Visit Honor on Mars. Okay, I feel like I can do that. Arnor.
On Tatooine or whatever.
Let's go to the space dock. Hal, open the pod bay doors, Hal. Sorry, Dave, I can't do that. You'll do it now, or I will pull every wire out of your brain head. Come on now. Get the pod bay doors open. That little scene has always bothered me. That was AI talking back. I would have absolutely poured a gallon of water on Hal. You wouldn't have been happy, Hal. Now, of course, I wouldn't have been happy either, because without Hal to control all the systems, subsystems, you know, the whole thing, the space station would have probably crashed and burned in the sun. But ultimately, Hal talked back. And is that the first example of like a computer that was non-mobile? He was non-mobile. He was stationary. He wasn't a bot. He was a computer. But he was sentient. He was aware. Was that the first example of a robot uprising? Leave me a comment. Let me know. What was the first example? Do robots dream of sheep? I'm sure some of you will say. I have read so many of those robot uprising. I've read a lot of them. Hello, Alnor. She says I've passed with flying colors.
Ooh.
It's a cormorant seal, not a sheriff's badge.
Look at this guardian. Holy cow. You looking fine, guardian. This is holy. I see color changing. I see potential. I see a champion of the people. This is holy. Let's do an inspection.
It's a wonder they didn't
550 Warlock Awoken,
color changing
running Prismatic, Praxic Blade, Uncivil Discourse, and Synestia. The Ghost is Jubilant. The Armor Exotic is Getaway Artist. These are all Tier 5 happiness. Holy, you are Vogue worthy. Come get a seat at the table, girl. You deserve it. Oh, holy! You go. You don't you swipe me with that saber.
Honor Mahal.
That's a
Press
big,
forward.
big sword. I mean, she needs a part in Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragons Part 3. I do believe there was a Part 2. I don't know for sure.
I don't know. I don't think there was really a part 2. I think it was just
Wild
one.
Zatu, are they calling you a toxic streamer again? Again. Are you online right now, toxic
can't.
streamer?
Uh-huh.
I need some titles. I'll take toxic streamer. I feel like every once in a while I've, stuck my toe into the toxic waters.
There was that one time
probably
you got into
I'm a
fight
toxic
on,
avenger.
X. So I could see that happening.
I'm a toxic
Where somebody's
avenger.
toxic.
Havoc says I'm, bipolar crazy. But
God.
I've never seen it. I don't, I'm going to have to see video evidence, Havoc. Video evidence.
Well, it takes a certain amount of crazy to be a good entertainer, and you're a good entertainer, so.
Havoc,
It
that's the
matches up.
kindest word you've ever said to me. That is the kindest word you've ever said to me.
Oh no.
And I need some kind words from Havoc because he listened to a new song I wrote last night and he said it was trash.
My God.
You
Throwing
know it's
everything out on the
true.
table.
You know it's
Oh,
true.
you're so silly.
You call my new song trash. All right,
didn't
I need to get over
necessarily
here into
use
Fire
such harsh
Team and
language.
warm up. Does anybody want to warm up? Warm up.
I said we need to probably work on it a bit.
No, your words were much harsher than that. You never hold back. You never edit your words when you're speaking with me.
Listen,
I get
honesty is the
the
best.
ugly and the good.
Oh no.
Kat, you want to warm up with me? I'm going to invite Kat to the Fire Team. You know what I need to do at some point? I need to reunite with my team from last week and try to get a Grandmaster completed. I do. Now, Zatu, are you with somebody? Are you in a dungeon? Zatu's ganged up with a bunch of people we don't know.
Ew. That's gross.
Too intense. And LeRae. I feel like LeRae wears
gross.
sunglasses at night. LeRae, do you wear sunglasses at night? We need to know. That's a valid question. LeRae wears sunglasses at night.
inside.
All right, Kat, now you give it some thought. Oh, Zatu, have fun with the guys. Have fun with the guys. That's what this game is all about. Have fun. Now remember, I say guys, and that's universal to, include everyone. When we say mankind, it's everybody. When I say the guys, it's everybody. I am a safe zone. I'm inclusive. You can have a chair here. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Just don't wear a lot of cologne. Because that can, yesterday, late last night,
And that's equal for everyone.
Late last
not too much.
night, Safi and I, we were out in the darkness, roaming about the park. And over by the library,
Liberty.
somebody came out of the library, 2 people. And there was a slight breeze. And it was blowing, in the opposite way of which way I was walking. But the person had so much cologne on, I kid you not, that as I walked through the area where they had just walked, because we crossed over to the sidewalk, Safi and I could smell the cologne. I don't know if that's good or if that's bad. Like, was this cologne really expensive and that scent was emanating? Word of the day, emanating. And that scent was emanating,
I feel like it's
or
been a
was
while
it
since we had
really
the word of
cheap
the day.
cologne and it was just overpowering? I don't know. Let's go in and warm up. Let's do a warm up. Oh, you're doing a flawless run. A flawless run.
Fallen.
I've always thought it would be so phenomenal to be one of those flawless runners. A flawless runner.
You'll never be a flawless Ransom.
Well, that takes the fun out of it because you have to be concerned about death. And in Destiny, we have a ghost. We have a way around the death. We come back. We come back. Welcome back. Welcome back. All right, I'm trying to find some people to play with in quick play. Is there anybody on this game today? Come on now. Come on. I don't have an exotic in. Should I use this? I've been thinking about using it. I need to use Arc, though.
1,000. God, I need to get 5,000 more points.
Havoc, you'll find nothing good in there. That's all I'm saying.
I am the master of masks. I got my 1,000 likes on my photos. It was a slog, but I got it. And I made some friends along the way.
I have been away for 8 days, and this is what I come back to? Now, luckily, I do enjoy this, and I don't ever get glitched in the bubble where I can't escape anymore. So, that's a good thing.
Go forth, Guardian. Cleanse this place.
Jump for my love. Jump in.
Oh, man.
Jump. There's snowballs out there. Did they not know that the turtle transport pods drop like crazy town in here? Come on, Guardians. You know better. You know better.
I am still looking for a spouse for where women meet. I am still looking at that purple set of ropes that's gorgeous. So, yep.
New command order given. They're so bossy these days. So bossy.
When are we gonna be able to dual wield lightsabers? They should have. What they really should have done that I think would have 100% brought back at least 10,000 players is they should have given us the 3 variations of the lightsaber: the staff, the single bladed, and then the two-handed version where you have one of each. Total missed opportunity. Total missed opportunity. Although I guess, you know, obviously they would have had to design that crap on their 300-year-old system that they're apparently using that's not flexible for whatever reason.
Zatu, let me know when you guys are victorious. I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting.
But yeah, that would have been so cool. A staff saver for the Warlocks.
They might have had to
The
pay
Hunters
extra for
would get
that,
the
Havoc.
two.
You want
Hey,
a single
I mean,
blade or
okay.
a dual blade?
Sell
Dual
some of the
blade,
cars
$10
that
more.
they wasted all that money on.
It'd be fun to know how much it cost. How much did they put out?
Yeah, I'm curious.
I'm sure I probably need to be throwing snowballs. Guardians, I found this new recipe, and I'm so excited about it. It's vegan fudge, and I'm going to be making it with coconut cream. I'm so excited about it. I've never had vegan fudge. I'm wondering, will I love it? Will I love the vegan fudge?
Haven't got any happen to going back into PvP. Everyone moves so much faster than I do. I don't understand how that's a thing.
Where are they all at? Where's the
Responding
enemies?
as quickly as they used to. They're hiding. They see the snowballs and they're like, oh no. No thank you.
Come on, open up. Face me, monster. Face me. Okay, my team's on it. I think they're throwing snowballs. These are the balls I've been looking for. Which? Holy cow, that guy's good. Sir, you are good. I'm going to need to speak to you after this match. If you're this good inside PvP, I know some people over at Trials of Osiris. Oh, are we? Is it done? Are we moving forward? No, not by a long shot. Oh, I was scared for a moment. 96%. I think they'll have to open it up. I don't think they would send another wave that late. Do you want to build a snowman? I want snow cream. That's what I want, snow cream. Oh, Cat said hi, Havoc.
Oh, I thought I said hi
Hi,
back.
hi, hi. There's a song out there. Hi, Havoc.
I'm here.
I have
Hello,
eyes on
cat.
their commander just up
I
ahead.
swear I said hi.
Cabal
I think
honor
that's like the
will
fourth
dictate
time I probably
that you'll have to
and I don't know.
answer
Sometimes I talk in my head and it doesn't translate out into the physical world.
your choice.
I do that a lot with text messages too. Like I'll look at text messages and then fully type them
Yeah,
out
that,
and
because they
reply,
designed
and
it
then I
that
just never
way.
hit
You
send.
read it and then you don't realize it.
Yeah. 8 weeks later, oh yeah, you're still on like adulting is weird. Like being adult. I don't know.
I've not tried it.
Yeah, I don't recommend. 0 out of 10. Thumbs down, 2 of them. Do anything. Good job, Jade. Oh. You know, you can pet pretty much every single cat you see in Werewolves Meet, but you come across a dog, no petting. They just bark at you.
No, don't tell me they've killed the big guy already. Oh, Guardians.
Cabal will retreat without their commander. Unfortunately, the same cannot
Team
be said of
score
mine.
so
It's
low.
another fight for another day. Impressively done.
We made a C on that. That was a C. Oh my gosh, Guardians. Seeing is believing. Maybe if we would have thrown more snowballs. I like this guy's look. I'm giving you best dressed. I had 58, but Hunter, you did good. You had 166. That was good. Dazzy, we were so low on the score. I mean, that was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. The Motif 41. There's a lot of new weapon names out here. Now, can I pick another one of these? I get another unlock. Defeating a weakened target spawns a tracking projectile that weakens other targets. Arc weapon final blows have a chance to spark an arc elemental orb. Arc orbs can be thrown or shot to create an arc explosion that jolts. Kinetic weapon damage against a powerful combatant has a chance to create kinetic rupture. My gosh, I feel like some of these are really good. I've got one more to earn, so there's
Every
that.
Saturday.
Kat, thank you for joining. Man, oh man, I am a fan. I do like this kinetic stuff. I didn't use my Graviton Spike that often there, but I need to use it. PSI Eterna. Hand cannon. Dynamic heat weapon. Alright, Kat, we're going to go do another warm-up because I was having fun. Let's do another warm-up, Kat. Does anybody want to join Kat and I? Oh, look, all these guys are working. They're working towards something. Grunty Fan, hello. Johnny Woo, how are you? Spaz. Is Spaz in Canada? Is that who that is? Havoc, Spaz and his wife?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Spaz,
Canadian.
where you been, buddy? Where you been? What's Spaz doing? Trials of Osiris.
I don't know.
Or
The
am I
AI is
thinking
kinda
somebody
funny,
else?
And no, you're not. You're fully correct. But the AI is kind of funny, and that's kind of one of the terms in it. So try not to say his name too much. Unfortunately, I'm just just
Oh,
silly, but I'm just saying
okay.
'cause of
All
the
right.
AI,
I hear
don't know.
you. Yeah, I think he was blocked at one point for the name.
Oh, I don't know, but I just Anyway. Not his fault, but I'm just saying, like, I noticed the other day, or when I was going back through all the older stuff, that did get pinged at one point, but what can you do?
Well, sometimes I get low on potassium, and like it's a perfectly fine term,
Yeah,
when you're not
I
using it
totally
in a
understand.
derogatory way.
But yeah, unfortunately, AI can't tell the difference, so.
Because have you ever had like those little, you can occasionally get an eye twitch. I've had that happen. And I've called it by another term for sure.
Oh, here we go. We need some of this soup here.
Cat and I are going in. Not just any cat. Colorado cat.
The mountains.
This is quick play. This is just for fun. We're doing a little
Colorado, so
warm
pretty.
up. I feel like I need some chapstick. It's like 54 degrees here today, which is not cold, but it's not warm either. It's jacket weather, sweater weather,
Oh my
sweater
God,
weather.
what time is it? 2:02. I just need an extra minute for the party. That's right. I'm late for the guild party. I need to set alarms for this. I'm so bad from remembering things.
Oh, Johnny Woo. Absolutely, buddy. Absolutely. You're invited. Kat and I will go to space, and then we'll get you. We'll pick you up. So I just put some chapstick on. Tastes like medicine. It's supposed to taste like cherries, but it doesn't. It's like when you're using some of the additives in your cooking. Oh, I don't like this one anyway.
The Scions are already deep in the Vex network, and it looks like they have
This is
security
my
backup.
least favorite. I have to say that's at the bottom of the barrel on, strikes, events. Let's get Johnny Woo in here. I had high hopes for a minute. Havoc is thinking about revising our Discord.
Oh
and
yeah, I have been thinking about that all day. I was just thinking about that right now, actually.
Well, yeah, we have ESPN 24/7 nonstop broadcasting. All right, Johnny Woo, Colorado Cat. Thank you. Let's go back in. We're warming up. We're just having a little bit of fun. If you want to see the struggle is real, I did do the dungeon yesterday. Don't miss that. I had a couple of mishaps, so I think there's like 3 broadcasts yesterday. 2 of them are short. One of them is like multiple hours long. So Worldline and Zatu. And Guardians, many of you know Jason as Zatu, and he's now a wild Zatu, and he's a streamer, content creator. So be sure to like, follow, subscribe, befriend Zatu over on his channel. Because all of us Guardians are these streamers. You and I, we got to stick together. All of us. We got to do good things.
Do good things. Be best.
Oh my gosh, I love this
I
one.
thought you
We've
were
gotten
my
so
comeback.
lucky. Vex and Cabal, mainly
Who's that guy at
Cabal.
the beginning there? He had like a bunch of words
Then you
pop
want
up
to
as you
take
ran
out the
by.
warden's servitor. It's going haywire.
They're trying to talk. They're coming out of their shell.
Full like
Prison of Elders.
It's alright.
I probably need to use my sword more. My saber.
I thought Varys took off.
That's the warden's servitor.
They're
that
fun. I
went
like them a
insane
lot.
soon
I
as
think they
Varys
did
left the
ultimately a
building.
good job with them.
Must
I
have
just,
some
you know,
codependency
wish they had
issues.
the
It's running
different
whole
versions
facility
and
on a subroutine it calls
whatever, but-
Challenge of the Elders.
you know.
I
They
had
definitely
high,
should've done
high
one for the
hopes for a
Hunters of
minute.
Hell.
Johnny Woo,
that would've
it's so good to see you. Merry Christmas, Johnny Woo. I appreciate you. I know you've been hanging out with me and you follow the channel, so thank you for that. Plus, you're a clanmate in Coterie of Arms.
Servitor blocked me from shutting down
I really appreciate that.
So what's the race?
Long road ahead of you. We won't get this prison in order if you don't find that servitor and put a bullet in it.
Put a bullet in it. I like where your head's at, Drifter. I had high, high hopes for a minute. I soloed this on Grandmaster. I love this little spitter. This weapon, so good. These Cabal, so bad. I want to do bad things with you.
It's okay. The great psychologist by uploading. I did though. Why would I need to do that?
I want to do bad things to you.
What just happened? I wonder why that stopped.
Johnny Woo's rocking it. TikToking it. 30 Minutes of Wonder. You remember there were some books way back when called World of Wonder or Kidcraft or something like that. I really like those books.
Hold on.
High, high hopes for a minute.
Next up is a cell block for the
Say
vets.
something,
Will
I'm
the
giving up on
Center
you.
is organic.
Who sang
I've been
that
watching them
song?
from out
Who
here, but
sang it?
Haven't seen it happen.
Oh man, I forgot.
Say something, I'm giving up on you. Somebody is good with that lightsaber, because it's taking them downtown. Voices carry. Come on out, biggin. Come on out now.
Important target, Guardian. Kill.
Here she comes. We all know that cheese slipped off that cracker a long time ago. Get out of here. Woo, I'm running. We're destroying them. We have the power of the people on 26 channels. It's who we are. We're guardians. Let no foe stand before us. We go in. We go in deep, hard, heavy, and repeatedly.
What? Oh my gosh.
Boom in your face. Don't you hide over there. I see you, peon. That's what we call them back home. Peons.
Round one. Kill them dead.
Kill them dead. They are dead. You are not. I think he was so happy to utter those words. I don't know, though. He might have been happy to utter the other sound.
They are dead. You are not.
Oh, he heard me.
Round two. Dismantle mines.
Yes?
Or die.
Why you gotta treat me like that?
Victory well earned.
I got high, high hopes in the middle.
You face final round.
The final countdown.
A mighty challenge.
Oh, come on now. We all know the cheese slipped off his cracker a long time ago.
Cheese.
Things are happening. Things are happening. Cheerios. How are you, buddy? I got high, high hopes for...
Your treasure awaits.
Oh, is it not?
Cheerios. How have you been? What have you been up to?
Looks like the trickster left you a present.
The
I
trickster.
always hated her.
Oh, it's actually.
But she made me laugh. Hey, get ready for the biggest gunfight ever fought in prison. That crazy servitor's down here.
Oh, Dazzy P. It still looks good on my end.
Oh, welcome back. I swear it's not us, hopefully.
An old friend.
I'm trying. Technology is a mystery 99% of the time. I mean, it is kind of like modern actually. What it's capable of? It's pretty wild.
Okay, I'm making a mental note never to piss you off.
No hostiles on tracker. I'll bring the ship into transmat.
Oh, we had a signal bounce?
Hey, I might be looking for someone to watch my back.
Wow,
one of these days.
those were
To
all
bring
tier
some major heat
5s.
to a gunfight.
That was a good... I had
Be in
fun.
touch.
I know this is an oldie, but it's a goldie. I've always loved the Prison of Elders. For Aaron, hello, hello. How are you? I'm just looking at that icon you've got there. That looks like Jake Gyllenhaal. Is that who that is for Aaron? Welcome in, buddy. How are you? This is fancy, Johnny Woo. Oh, look at Colorado Cat. That's fancy. How did I do? I had 38, Colorado Cat 51, and Johnny Woo with 85. Let's do another one of those. I thoroughly enjoyed that. I had high hopes for a minute. Kinetic weapon damage against a powerful combatant has a chance to create kinetic rupture. So I'm getting that right here, right now. Disco Duck. It is. What movie? Which one for, Aaron? What movie was that one from? There was that one where he went flying off to go to crime scenes. I can't remember what that was called. But he had a really powerful car. And he would run around to all the crime scenes. It was good. I had high hopes for a minute. Nightcrawler. That was it. For Aaron, Nightcrawler. Yeah, but you know where I originally met up with Jake Gyllenhaal, you know, metaphorically, was in Johnny Darko. And my gosh, I watched it like twice to make sure that I was
really
fully understanding Donnie Darko. And I don't know if I ever fully understood Donnie Darko. So I'm going to have to watch that again. Maybe for Halloween we'll do something. But I liked Donnie Darko. And I read that there was like a part 2 with his sister, but I never saw anything, never watched it, nothing. High hopes for a minute. What for, Aaron? Which one is your favorite? What is your favorite Jake Gyllenhaal movie?
Local fallen factions have taken interest in the Vex. You should remind them why that's a bad idea.
Dusk splicers have put up a barrier. Use their data against them.
I had high hopes for a minute. Wow. My teammates are so good that everything's dead. I'm feeling presidential. Everything's been cleared. Who is putting this big shield down? Get him in the face! Get him in the face! I had high hopes for a minute. Oh, he's up there? You're up there, sir? And now he runs off. Turn and face me, monster. I had high hopes for a minute. Switchblade Susie, you girls get out of here. She can't lift her feet either. Fallen data key. That's important. I had high hopes for a minute. Destroy everything. Litter the battleground with bullet casings. Show them what the light can do. I see you, Switchblade Susie. Your friend too. This place is a battlefield. We're on fire. Fire. Burning me, churning me, twisting me, turning me. Fire. Up, up, and away. Does anybody remember Popeye the Sailor Man? What was his #1 food choice? I did a short video over on my cooking channel, ransom_writer cooks. And I mentioned Popeye. I don't know if people remember who Popeye is. Popeye the Sailor Man, of course. What was his #1 food choice? Leave me a comment. Leave me a comment. Oh, Roadhouse? I didn't see Roadhouse. Was it good for Aaron? Was Roadhouse good?
I've never seen it either. I just know the Family Guy references. Oh, and he's just like kicking the wheel as he's driving. That's how I wish I could drive.
Whoa, they're all over me.
Flip and kick the wheel.
I'm like prime rib on the buffet. They're all over me. He thought he would come up behind me? How dare you, sir? I had high hopes for a minute. We're taking them down. Going downtown. Voices carry. Woo! Jump for my love. Jump in. I gotta get to the action. I missed. How dare you walk through my shield and pounce upon me? I am a titan. When no bullets are handy, use your fist. I had high hopes for a minute. I'm coming, Johnny Woo. Where are you, cat? Jump, jump for my love. Superman, Superman. Get on in here now. You've been missed. I had high hopes for a minute. I'm gonna throw that on him. Let's do that. I'm giving it everything I've got. Give it more. More, more, more. I need to do another live stream with music and, you know, really, I want to focus on some disco. Disco. Leave my friends alone. I feel like we've been in here before, and this was kind of like freshened up with some weeds and greens. Tree.
Yeah, Friday.
Oh, flag on the ground. Flag on the ground. Superman, how you feeling? How have you been? Are your friends, did they just call you on the phone, or did they come to visit?
Remove them both, Guardian.
Call you on the
Hit in a
telephone.
row. I know how lucky.
Switchblade Susie. Look at all of them. I had high, high hopes for a minute. Oh, she's after me.
That is just insane. Oh. There.
Get him in the face. Get him in the face. You shall not pass. Is he gone? No, he's fled. Give me my orbs. I need to be supered. He was resilient. Let's go get the big lady. She's free. And she's running. We're coming for you, ma'am. We all know her cornbread's raw in the middle.
Hello, Superman. Hello, Guardian. Wow.
Hello, Superman.
How are you,
She's
gentlemen?
dead? She's dead already? I feel like we were robbed a glorious battle. We've been robbed. Something there's an exotic. What is that? Ascendant shard, and I can't take it. Man, that was a good battle. That was a good battle. Let's get some of these commendations out. Johnny Woo, you look good. Colorado Cat, you are a champion. Johnny Woo with 210. I had 88. Colorado Cat with 82. Johnny Woo, you've been training. You've been training. Superman, how are you feeling? Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you and everyone else. I'm doing okay. Sound a little sick right now, probably. But I'll be alright.
Too much being out and about and shopping. Did you buy some good gifts?
Yeah, I can't talk about them because my daughter might hear what I got. I'll message you later.
No chatting about the gifts. For Aaron, a film of all time for sure. Imagine John Wick, but he's an MMA fighter.
Yep.
Oh, Johnny, you go as hard as you want to. You go as hard as you want to. We're here for it. We're rooting you on. I got high, high hopes for a minute.
Nah, I could wait for opening. It doesn't matter.
So anyway, I wrote
That's
that song. There's another song that I wrote a couple of months ago. No sad endings, just nothing. Just something pure, simple from the heart. And I sent it to Havoc a couple of weeks ago, and he said, "Oh, okay, well, maybe I will, maybe there's an iota, a small spark." And I said, "No, Havoc, this could be a flame. This could be a flame." And he said, "No, I don't like it. I don't like it at all." And so I worked on it again last night. Havoc and I were online late night in Discord. If you haven't joined the Discord, be sure to join the Discord. We're getting ready to do a little bit of an overhaul on the Discord because I want a section in there where people can come and swap a recipe with me. I need some recipes. I'm going to be doing the vegan fudge probably later on today. Vegan fudge with coconut cream. I think it's going to be really good. But anyway, I said, Havoc, no, this has what it takes to be a winner. And so we worked on it last night. I reworded it. Havoc still wasn't happy. He said, maybe a spark. Any strong wind can blow this thing out. But so, I put some more effort in it. I put some more time. And we'll see what happens with it. That sniper rifle dropped already fully done up.
Oh, it's a special one.
I don't have to spend a dime on this thing. Not
got an extra
dime.
origin trait.
Oh man.
So anyway, Havoc we were chatting this morning over breakfast, and I think that, well, I was eating breakfast. Havoc wasn't eating. I don't think he was eating. But so anyway,
No, I was drinking coffee.
I said, I've been thinking about it, and I want somewhere where people can come in and say, hey, this is something really good. What do you think about it? Would you like to do it on your Ransom Rider Cooks channel? Because ultimately, I want to try to make some friends over there. And the same here in the gaming world. Don't think that I've abandoned any of this stuff in the gaming world. I haven't. I love Destiny. And I just need to branch out because the cooking videos I did on this channel, they just really did not get any views. I'll just be direct. There were no views. So I thought, okay, so I need to just do something else with those. And Dwight, I know you watched the stream, and thank you for that message. Dwight says you may be interested in this, and Bungie's got that new thing, submit a video. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to tell you, this is what. A couple of years ago, more around like the time of The Witness, I believe it was the time of The Witness, and we all know that was a great time. I know I had a great time, and they launched the little holiday thing where do a video, and I'm gonna just lay this out. I'm laying this out, and this by no means is I'm not gonna be as harsh as I'd like to be. But what happened was they gave you all these rules, like, okay, you can't do this, you can't do this, you can't just copy this out of a book, you can't just look at something that we're giving you here as an example and copy it and be in the competition for a really good holiday themed cookie, whatever. There was like a long list of things you couldn't do. And so I said, okay, well, I'm definitely up to this occasion because I'm going to make something that my mom made before we would go on like a holiday shopping trip or a school trip. Because back in those days, Guardians, there wasn't a KFC. There wasn't a McDonald's on every corner, and there was certainly not a Starbucks where you could grab a coffee and get a cake pop. It just didn't exist. So when the family would get ready to go on a journey to Christmas shop, clothes shop, we like packed food because it was a long way. I mean, now it's like one of those places that people go to have fun, and they say, "Oh, we crossed this road 5 times." But back when I grew up, it was like, "Oh no, we're gonna have to cross that road." So we packed a lunch and or snacks, and my mom always made some really good, phenomenal snacks. So I took one of those recipes and made a video, totally original. There was no copying of anything. There was no looking at the Destiny pictures that they had shown. Nothing. I submitted it. And when you submit the video, you give them full rights over the video. Full rights. They get to own it, use it, distribute it, whatever. It's like theirs. And so I signed off on it and submitted it. And then, 2 weeks later, the winners were announced. And congratulations to all the winners. But, and this is not none of the winners, they're not at fault here. They are not at fault. But the number one, the person that got like the big prize and that special, emblem, did a beef Wellington. And it was an exact
God,
copy.
I was so mad at this.
It was an exact copy of the one that Bungie used an example and said, okay, here's a holiday themed one, but do not use this one. This one's off limits. If you use this one, you're disqualified. What did the winning one use? The exact same one. They won. And then second place had taken all the symbols that Bungie had turned into cookies and said, don't use these. This is what we did. You're not to use these. You'll be disqualified if you use these cookie shapes. Well, guess what? Number 2 was the cookie shapes. And the third place was the exact same way. Nobody that submitted a single original idea won a single placement. Now, my video was chosen to go on the Bungie website. Thank you, Bungie. The video was chosen to go on the Bungie website.
Man.
But Bungie, I didn't like how you did that, because I know I was not the only one that submitted, original stuff.
Oh no, there was a lot of good ones that.
And I even, pulled in Havoc into like the final little thank you for creating a game that I've been so involved in for so many years.
Making Destiny.
And it just, I don't know. I was really for Aaron, I was so upset.
Secret Bungie employee.
Now listen, the person who made that beef Wellington and made it look exactly like the one Bungie had given us as an example, holy cow, girl, you were talented. That beef Wellington, I would have flown halfway around the world to get a slice of that, because you made it look good. But it was not original. It was an identical copy. Now, Havoc, do I still have... I thought you left my YouTube up. I was going to look for that original video.
Oh, I closed it because, once I set it to go, then...
Oh, you did close it. Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
I didn't want it running in the back.
I think this is frozen.
Well, this is why we don't mess with him.
I know. Well, I mean, my iPad is frozen, not my stream. So, I don't know. Can I find that without being, get a nasty gram? Okay, it's not showing up on my stream right now, is it?
It's probably moot by now, so
well, I know. I was just gonna go back and look at it.
But don't mess with anything, please.
All right, so I'm not gonna mess with anything because they'll send me a nasty note. Not Bungie, but YouTube will send me a nasty note and say, "Oh, you shouldn't have done that." Well, it's my video, so leave me alone, YouTube. Leave
me alone.
Leave me alone. The sidewalks will talk. Sidewalk talk. I loved that song. I loved that. Eva, I'm coming to see you. Has anybody heard Eva ask for a cup of coffee? I need to know. I mean, I need to make her a cup of coffee if she's still out here asking everybody for a cup of coffee. Superman, has she asked you for a cup of coffee?
I don't think so.
I haven't heard it just yet either. So, you know, maybe she's off that. Maybe she quit caffeine. Maybe the last city doesn't have coffee.
Carlos and Maria.
Carlos and Maria.
I'm glad
I never thought I would live to see the darkness return.
Yep.
Get out of town,
Why
girl.
are you
Humans live to
using
be
Stacy?
300 years old these days. Dark matter ingots deposited. So I still
Gotta go
have
to your
something I
fashion
need to do
chest.
there. Dark matter ingots. Cookie delivery. I'm going to save cookie delivery and maybe deliver some of those off camera. So here, defeat basic airborne combatants such as shanks and harpies. Eliminating more powerful airborne units like wizards and hydras will grant
Eliminate them.
additional progress. You know, I've almost got that completed. All right, so let me go over here. I feel like I don't pick up and get paid for what I do anymore. And I think they're kind of changing that stuff where you really, there's nothing to pick up. So you earn it through the portal, I guess, is the only way to really earn this stuff now. So quest, what do I need? The territory war begins. That's the dark matter. I've got a bake for Eva. The warrior in a single life defeat fallen in Eventide ruins and Cadmus Ridge, locate Praxis, go to the moon, map and territory. Some of this stuff I just need to get it done or delete it. Do it or delete it. You've got two choices here, Guardian. Complete matches in the new territory. I haven't done that.
The schematics for this structure do not.
So let's go over to the portal and let's find something to do because I'm hanging out with phenomenal Guardians. I'm going to claim that.
I think I have something you.
I'm almost ready to get the mistletoe. I love mistletoe. My father and I used to go mistletoe hunting back in the dark ages. Oh no, somebody left. Somebody left. Who was it? All by myself. Cat, thank you for hanging out, Cat. Thank you. So, let's see. Now, what could I do? Let's go back to the portal. Crucible. I feel like I need to throw snowballs. Let's go snowball throwing.
Oh, that's a
let's see
cute
if
little
anybody else
creeper dude.
wants to throw some snowballs.
Looks like he's wagging something, but I like it.
I hung out with Raging Girl Gamer late night last night and watched her go through.
I mean,
Raging Girl Gamer went through last night and was playing the dungeon. Raging Girl Gamer, you were fantastic. All right, we sent Superman. I sent Superman. There's Richard Nixon.
I'm on my way.
Richard Nixon, where have you been? I think Richard Nixon showed up the other day in chat, and I hadn't heard from Richard Nixon in a long time. He's with a new clan, the Gamers Tavern. Hello, Richard Nixon. So it was good to hear Richard Nixon, but he had changed his name. Oh, did he? Let's go into the snowball fight. Superman, thank you. Johnny Woo, thank you. Meow, meow, meow. But anyway, in response to Havoc's hating on my little innocent, beautiful song,
anything.
I said, hey, wait a minute. I sold $2.5 million worth for San Francisco Music Box, the company I used to work for, of the kitty cats and the puppy dogs doing Christmas tunes. You know, worf, 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 worf. They did all the Christmas tunes. The cats and dogs did. They did
You don't
the
have
whole...
any footage you could show us of you on the shopping network or whatever it was?
I'm sure there is some. I never even thought to.
My mom had all those tapes from my appearances
find
on the home shopping networks, but I didn't keep a one of them. I don't think
Oh,
I
man.
might. There might be one recorded on an old TiVo. I don't think you can access TiVo anymore, but the hard drive's in there.
It'll still let you look at it, I'm pretty sure.
Because it used to have to dial in. I don't know how that TiVo. I've got 2 TiVos here. I've got one that I think used a phone line, and years ago I deleted, the landlines out of the house, and then I switched to. I think they had a Wi-Fi enabled TiVo, but I had set it to record some of my appearances on Home Shopping. I want to say I did Sound of Music on Home Shopping. I did Wizard of Oz on Home Shopping. I don't know what I don't remember all of them that I did. I remember being the most excited to get to do Wizard of Oz. Sound of Music, I will tell you, Guardians, I was, I had my full, 25-minute show, and we were doing Sound of music boxes, and of course, I have been up to meet the Von Trapp family, the real family that Sound of Music was made about. And I got to stay at the Von Trapp Family Lodge up in Vermont. It was beautiful. Thank you, everybody up there that gave me such a great bit of hospitality. But I was with the presenter because they always put you with a host. And look, I'm a talker. I could have done the whole show on my own. But the hostess, at least I think I could. In my mind, I could have, totally handled it on my own. But they keep things flowing, and they get numbers in your ear because you wear a little earbud that tells you left camera, right camera, we're breaking to a close-up, that kind of thing. And she looked at me, and she said, oh, how many children were there? And I was like, oh, my gosh. Why did she have to ask me the one question I have no answer to? How am I supposed to know how many children were in the Von Trapp family? Well, I should have watched the movie, right? I should have watched the movie. Confession, I sold a boatload of Sound of Music boxes because the music is memorable. But I had never, I hate even saying this out loud, it's how guilty I feel. I had never watched the movie all the way through. I did TikTok versions, little snippets of it where I could see them singing the song. So I didn't know how many children there were. And when I got to go to the Von Trapp Family Lodge, I didn't count how many, children were there. So I don't know. I don't even still know today. I don't know the answer to her question. And I guess she looked at me and thought, oh my gosh, he don't know. Because I probably looked stricken. And she was so good to segue right out of my confusion and look of dismay.
Me and Chris, boy. Hi, Chris.
So thank you to that host who, was, and that was the moment I realized this host has a very important job. A very important job. And she totally kept it flowing.
Somebody already left our team.
No, somebody left.
Don't do it.
But it was a lot of fun, Superman. That was many years ago. Many years ago. But the funny thing, Guardians, about the whole ordeal, this is the funny thing about it. My mom and I, we'd had a little bit of a spat, a tiny spat. I have no recollection of what the spat was about. I don't know what it was about. But my mom and I had a little spat, and I hadn't been home in, a couple of months. And I did that show where I featured Wizard of Oz, and I loved working on that property. I truly did. And I went home a few weeks after that because I was like, okay, well, I don't, remember what the little spat was about, so I'm going home, my birth home. Oh my gosh, they ganged up on me. Marshmallow, why? You could have been a s'mores.
They were all crouching. I can't believe that.
But lo and behold, I went into the utility room, and up on one of the shelves in the utility room, my mom had bought every single Gone with the Wind or Wizard of Oz that I had on the show that night. Every single one of them. She bought one of each. And it really meant something to me because ultimately, you know, I would have sent any of those to my mom for free. She could have had any of them that she wanted for free.
She just wanted to support you.
She did. And that was certainly memorable to me. All right, snowballs. Snowballs. I need to throw snowballs right this minute. I don't think that killed him.
Super throws a big snowball. Get Havoc in here to help.
Holy cow, he killed me! Tiberius Picard. You're an
imposter.
imposter.
Meet away for 10 minutes and come help us.
Oh my god, if I can get this boss and get my title, then yes.
Havoc, you need to step away from that game. There's no meaning in that game.
Every time I look at Discord, it shows his name and it says it no matter what time it is. Do you even sleep?
All he does is play that game.
Well, must be good. Must be real good.
I was also a huge fan of Wukong. Oh man, that game. Black Man.
I haven't played it yet. I keep forgetting to play it. Now it's on Xbox. I could actually get it. I could have played it on my daughter's PlayStation, but I had to pry her off there, and that's hard to do.
Man, I would definitely say get where.
I enjoyed. I played a little bit of Wukong.
Yeah. No. What do you mean?
It comes out in half the year on Xbox.
You played for a lot of it.
I liked it. It was beautifully rendered. The color palette was excellent. Wukong. Where's Wukong number 2?
It's coming. It's not Wukong, but it's the other one. They're gonna do some other mythical stuff.
Because I loved, you know, Into the West. I loved it. That was such an excellent novel, book, series of books, Into the West.
It's what Dragon Ball Z is based off of.
Is it really?
Yeah, Monkey King.
Don't let your enemy take this without a fight.
Goku actually uses the staff, and Saiyans have a tail.
Oh yeah,
early in the series.
I was playing, what was that? One of the Xenoverse games, and I was on this mission forever that I had to I forgot whose tail off, and they were already like full monkey form. And Ransom got
probably
so sick of
Vegeta.
that stuff. Yeah. Oh yeah.
You had to cut it with the fat little samurai guy cuts Vegeta's tail off.
Yeah.
When he's a giant monkey. And I got beat up in there.
Oh my gosh, my snowballs weren't going far enough. There's probably something I can buy to give me a better throw on a snowball. Smirky! Smirky, how are you? Oh my gosh, who is this? Superman! You look incredible.
And it's not my real outfit. They changed my arms. I forgot my arms are gonna be the regular arms.
Smirky, how are you, buddy? Merry Christmas. We're getting so close to the big countdown. I think this weekend will be hugely busy at the retail level. It's kind of past the point where you can safely get something shipped under regular shipping. I guess you could do next day or 2-day, but you know, people will be out Saturday and Sunday shopping until they drop. Final purchases. I think I have all of mine done because there'll just be a small group here, and that's going to be about it. That'll be about it. So I don't get together with, you know, my remaining family members and all of the extended family. We haven't done that in several years. We just, you know, now that my parents are gone, there's nowhere that we all, you know, would go to. There's no hub. Because when my parents were alive, it's like everybody went home. You know, there'd be 45 people there, all family. And it would be a grand time. But with them gone, that core kind of broke up. There's no one sending invitations, making the plans, you know, having food shipped in. Because my mother and father, out in their storage facility, they had an outdoor freezer, 2 of them. And so, you know, they would pack stuff in for the big holiday events, and it was always fun to get to go home and do all that. And it told you who your good family members were. They stuck around to like help clean up after the parties. With my family now, and yours may celebrate differently, and if you don't celebrate Christmas, that's okay. Whatever you celebrate, I'm all about another gift, another party. But is it gonna let us in? Come on now, game, come on. But
might have left in the middle.
On Christmas Eve, it was finger foods. You know, it was a lot of like finger foods, desserts, that kind of thing, and then on the afternoon of Christmas Day, it was the big meal, like the hams, the turkeys, the roast beef, all that kind of thing. And there'd be so many people, you know, there had to be multiple choice. So there were always 3 to 4 meats. Usually there were 4. And then, of course, all the different vegetables and the special dishes, all kinds of that stuff. And the people who left early, I haven't forgotten you. They were the same people that would leave early, you know, every single year. They'd be like, "Oh, we've got to go. You know, we've got Christmas with so-and-so's family." No, you get in here and help do a few things because there's a lot of mess after 45 people eat. A lot. There's a lot of cleanup.
I would have ate everything there.
Oh my gosh, Superman, they would have loved you. They would have loved you. Let me tell you what happened years ago. My brother brought in this gal from Texas. And my mother and father had planned a big barbecue, a big grill out. And Zatu, how are you? I'm not ignoring you. You've got a voice. Come on in, hang out. You're always welcome. So we were at dinner. My mother and father said, let's have a big barbecue. Let's grill out. Let's fix some steaks. You know, let's just have a casual evening. And my brother brought this girl from Texas. And she wanted a bone-in T-bone, a T-bone. You know, with the filet attached and cooked medium. And so that was fine. You know, like my father certainly threw her a big old nice, thick, bony-in, juicy T-bone. And we were sitting around eating, right? We were all eating. And she, Texan, hello Texas, she actually had, you know, cut off most of the meat. She'd ate it. She said how delicious this is. And then she picked up the bone. She picked up the bone.
You stop.
I kid you not. I kid you not. She picked up the bone and she said, "This is just so good. I'm just gonna gnaw on this bone to get all this extra meat off." The girl gnawed on the bone. And I remember, you know, I was looking at my mother and father for reactions. And, you know, my mother and father were looking at her and each other. And all the family was like, where did he find this girl? Texas. And later, after the meal was done and they were gone, everybody was like, she's the most wonderful girl he could have ever brought home. Everybody loved her because she picked up her T-bone and was gnawing on it.
Like, oh my God.
And they just loved her, and they hoped there were wedding bells for that one, but they dated for 3 or 4 years and nothing happened. So I totally blame my brother for that. You could have had a good one, brother. But everybody loved her because she picked up her bone. And I just thought, I've never seen anything like it. I mean, she was like, a petite, pretty girl. You would have just thought she would have been in prim and proper and, would have left part of the meat on that bone. But no, she ate the whole thing, and she had a second roll. And my family, when you went home with my family, you better take a second of something. You got to say, this is so good, I've got to have a second. And there would have been plenty for you to go back and have a second of whatever you wanted. And my grandparents were the same way. They were huge socializer. My grandmother, grandfather, they were Victorians. 1800s. Love this map. I love Twilight Gap. And they just really had company all the time. I've never seen anything like it. Like 7 days a week, except, my grandmother at 2 o'clock on Sunday. It's like, it's basically over. But every other day of the week, people would come hang out and just socialize, and they'd go out. They had a big front porch. They'd go out, and everybody would sit on the front porch after the meal was served. And the meals weren't the same as far as their titles. It was breakfast, then it was supper, then it was dinner.
I killed somebody.
And so for their supper, they always had a bunch of people hanging out. I'm running.
Chris.
No, he got me. So I guess they got the big social gene, and my grandfather would travel with my grandmother on occasion. They lived up in New York for a little while, and they loved to travel. They just loved it. And my grandfather never met a stranger, and he lived to be 100 years of age, and he knew so many people. I mean, it's shocking. It's like, it's one of the reasons I'm thinking I need to know more people. Oh, that's our guy. Sorry, our guy. I'm throwing snowballs at my own man. He could have been thirsty. He might know what snow cream is. He might have wanted some.
Snow cream? I don't know what that is.
I love snow cream. Superman, you've never had snow cream? Well, you live in Florida.
I don't know. I might have had it.
We would go out after a fresh snow. Now, it does have to be fresh snow. We would go out after a fresh snow with a big like aluminum pan. And we would gather snow.
Teabagging me.
We would gather snow, and then you bring it back home, and you add cream or an evaporated milk, not the sweetened condensed, because you add your own sugar. And we would then mix that with a little vanilla flavoring, give it a good whirl and twirl in the bowl, and you had snow cream. It was delicious. I loved it. No, I couldn't get the crest before he snowballed me in the face.
Oh my god.
That was a big snowball. I think he could have a career in film.
on my hunter.
I need to probably buy that. The freeze effect lasts longer.
It doesn't work in Crucible.
Oh,
None
it
of those
doesn't work
upgrades
in
work
here?
No, it says at the bottom when you go to the ability at Eva. Thank goodness it doesn't work. They're hitting you with their super, is what it's doing. You could throw a super ball with your super.
Zatu, what are you wanting to say? I'm here. I'm listening. I'm worthy. Spill it, Zatu. Spill it. Put the beans on the toast. Put the beans on the toast, Zatu.
The Discord changes you were talking about, or updates, or I don't know. Well, we're still working on it.
It's a work in progress, and we're open to hearing other people's ideas. Give us some ideas, Zatu. Chat, anybody in there that's a member of the Discord, we want to hear from you. You have a voice. Your opinion matters.
Oh my god, I'm never gonna...
And I'm serious about that. I mean, really. I'm just glad I don't have to deposit these anywhere.
Yeah, me too. I wish it was just team deathmatch though, instead of kill confirmed or whatever they call it.
Run to the center of the map and make a deposit.
Good. Dunk the moot. All right. Get that crest. That crest. Ah.
Yuma. Hello, Yuma. Where do you reside, Yuma? We need to know. He might not be able to understand me. Yuma. I could be saying something that I shouldn't be saying because it's a different word. Yuma. That's Roop Roll. Hello, Roop Roll. Bad to the bone. I really loved Terminator 1 and 2. I did. And when Arnold Schwarzenegger jumped out and he was...
Grab that.
Oh man, I felt like I threw 12. I need to be throwing snowballs faster. I need a snowball machine. Oh no, we've lost. Cheerios, the newer Terminators. I saw the one where Sarah Connor came back. I did see that one. Who's this? Niffler. Niffler, I like what you're bringing to the table. You're festive. You are festive. So, I don't know if I saw them all or not. I'm not real sure. Maybe. Because I am a fan of the franchise. I'm a fan of Arnold. Get to the chopper. There's no way, you know, that you can't not love that whole thing. Get to the chopper.
Come on.
Get to the chopper. Thank you, Johnny Woo. Thank you, Betty. So, Cheerios, what about you, though? Are you a fan of the newer Terminators? Johnny Woo, thank you for hanging out with me. You know, you're always welcome here. You've got a chair at the table. Just pull it on up. You and I will hang out. We'll chat. And Johnny Woo, come hang out with me on my cooking channel, Ransom_Rider Cooks. Ransom Rider Cooks. I just got started a few weeks back, and I'm excited about it. I've been cooking some good stuff. I actually want to make some stovetop popcorn tonight. I love that stovetop popcorn. There's a box of microwavable popcorn downstairs. Havoc, you need to eat more microwavable popcorn. I can't eat that stuff. It smells like chemicals.
Nah, I try not to think about it.
Wonderful chemical.
Mm-hmm.
The Cop Terminator Was that the number 2 you're talking about? The one where he played a cop a lot, and he was like the liquid. Johnny Woo, thank you, buddy. I'm having some fun on my cooking channel. You know, the one that's had the most views are those poblano sloppy joes that I made from scratch. You know, if I had to go back and do that one again, I'd put a little more heat into my sloppy joes. I'd up the spice level on that.
Do another one.
I need to do another one and just say, and I've got some poblanos in the kitchen right now. I need to do another one, but this evening I hope to do that fudge, that vegan fudge made out of coconut cream. I think that's going to be so tasty. And I want a gooey version. I don't want, you know, that dried out cakey brownie. I want the gooey, you know, kind of that. Here on my gaming channel, I did a pudding of the 9. And my gosh, that stuff was just gooey, chocolatey heaven. I loved it. I've been told to pronounce my T's and smile more. So I'm working on it. But yeah, I really do think that this vegan version will be good, because I think that chocolate cobbler of the 9, I think it was called cobbler of the 9, that, I want to say I used butter in that. A lot of butter. But I did, on one of my days, just tooling around recently. Sarjonic, thank you. On one of my days recently, I did go to a beverage store, an adult beverage store, okay? It's for cooking purposes. Don't come for me. And I bought some really good, I got some like strawberry, it's like a strawberry schnapps. I bought a cherry liqueur, and then I bought, what was the other one I ended up buying? Because I want to cook some stuff, you know, and bring that flavor to a different level. I always wonder about the last city and, like, you know, what are they eating? What are they cooking? And I do have the Destiny cookbook, Havoc, Vol. Thank you for that Christmas present. I think that was like, what was that, like 7 or 8 years ago?
Gosh, yeah.
So I do have the Destiny cookbook, and I have made many of those recipes, and those are here on my channel. All right, are we going to have to pick up tokens again?
I'll let you know as soon as somebody dies. Nope. Yes. Oh, man. Come up.
Oh, he's coming for me! Why?
Weird hearing the music. Tower music while we play is crazy.
Let's stay together. You know, if we run together, we get way more points.
I'm gonna push.
I'm gonna try to stay with Superman.
Super! Boom. Double down.
Double down,
Oh,
Guardian.
there's a box there I ran into.
I'm giving you support, Superman. I'm right behind you.
We're doing it. Up. The right up. Ah! Yes. I'm on the off. I'm on the off.
Oh, we got combined fire. We fight together.
Yep.
We stay
I'm gonna go
together.
this way. I'm a super.
We win.
Guy doesn't know he's
So, yeah, I worked on a couple of tunes. I did, you know, quite a few of them.
behind us.
Did you?
Yeah, and you didn't like any of them.
No, that's not true. There's.
I worked on a new battle song for gamers everywhere that enjoy the battle. I tried not to make it so, you know, Destiny specific.
Yeah.
Impossible.
Yeah.
He got me! I was gonna go super! Super. Sir Amalon, how are you, buddy? It's good to see you.
Nice.
Where have you been?
Great name.
Oh my God.
Sir Amalon.
Oh, that's our
Where have you been, Sir Amalon? Oh, he ran up into my face. You can't miss Consternation. That's a Cade casual. Hello, Consternation. I know your name. I know where you're at. I'm coming for you.
Going around. Good luck beating me in the 1v1. God, now.
That shut them down.
Behind you.
Oh my gosh, Weapon Annie. She's dangerous and she rides a big horse. Hello, Weapon
Killed like
Annie.
10 people in a row.
Superman, you're good. You're so very
I was really
fire.
bad. Now I understand it. Get it.
He slapped me in the face. It's Consternation. He's down. He's dead. But he's not out. He shall rise again. Hello, Consternation.
The Consecration's brother. Boom. Bye to you. Triple down.
Triple down.
Boom.
Boom, boom, boom.
Get him. I ran away from the crest. Oh my lord.
Strength in numbers, Guardian. Excellent.
Ten crest there. Should I get him? No.
This is wonderful. 2 for 1.
2 for 1.
Down.
24 down.
I'm going. Yep. I'm going this way.
Victory imminent.
One final push. Woohoo! I'm a
Super.
I'm getting too greedy here. I need to wait. Yeah. Guy gonna die. Whoops. Oh well. I had no ransom was there to murder him.
I'm with you, Superman. I'm with you. Let's stay
Hiding at me.
together.
Keep it up.
Whether times are good or bad, happy or sad.
A well-fought victory.
Oh no! Consternation got me in the end.
Those crests mean glory is yours.
Oh, Sir Amalon. That is very sad news, but you ended it with good news. You're better now. Welcome back,
Thanks
Sir
for 18
Amalon,
kills.
and I hope you are better.
Why did
We
I
all
not
did good
heal?
that time.
I've never really had a hospital stay except for that one time. That one time, my older brother took me on a hunting trip, and we were deep in the wilderness.
Oh, Lordy.
And we had made camp, and I was so excited to get to go on this hunting trip with my brother. Just so excited. And we were out in the thick of it. I mean, this is untamed wilderness. And we were out, and my brother had taken, we had treeing walkers. And we had taken the treeing walkers. They were his, but I fed them a lot. I was crazy about them. I'm an animal lover and friend to the animals. And we had gone on this, adventure. And I was thrilled. I was younger. I was glad to be going. And, there were a couple of other people there. And I remember we were out in the deep of it. And I could hear the river. Right? I could hear it. I couldn't see it. It was dead dark. I don't even think I had a flashlight because my brother had said, we don't need flashlights. We rule the wilderness.
You do need them.
I don't remember
Yeah, you
having
do.
a flashlight at all. I do remember hearing the roar of the river. And my brother said, we're hot on the trail. And I could hear the dogs barking. You know, I knew we were getting close. I don't know what it was. We were just getting close. It could have been a bear. It could have been anything. And I came to this ledge. You know, there was like this ledge. And I thought, oh my gosh, you know, what am I going to do here? This ledge looks treacherous. And then I hear my brother's voice from, you know, not too far away, who says, it's all right. Just slide on down. Slide on down. You're going to be okay. 231, welcome in. How are you? So I thought, okay, this is my older brother. And if he says slide on down, I'm going to be okay. So I slid down this very steep embankment. You couldn't stop yourself. You know, you were going. Once you started, there was no stopping. And I thought, oh no, I am going to hit hard when I hit down here at the bottom of this. And I hit, oh my gosh, I hit like in about 2 feet of water. Now, it wasn't the rushing river water. It was like a tributary. And word of the day, tributary. I hit that tributary where there was like 2 feet of water standing. Now, normally, that wouldn't have been bad, right? That wouldn't have been bad if it was the dead of summer. But Guardians, it was the dead of winter. It must have been maybe 30 degrees, maybe. Now, I had proper gear on. I did have proper gear, but none of it was waterproof. I was soaked. I hit that water. It splashed all up around me. I went back, and as I was trying to get up, I had to roll over. Therefore, it soaked my front. And you know, of course, I knew at that moment I had been tricked. It was one of those rite of passage horror stories. So I told my brother, I said, why would you do that? Like, why did you do that? And he said, you're going to need to go back to camp. Well, his reasoning was, you know, I'll get rid of my younger brother. Let's soak him in the water. You go back to camp. And luckily, you know, having walked the area, I knew how to get back to camp. So by the time I got back to camp, I was frigid, absolutely frozen. I remember my jeans being wet underneath my outer, like, protective gear, the heavy duty stuff. It was all wet, and it just stiffened up as it froze. It stiffened up. So I made it back to the camp shivering. Really, I kid you not, I was shivering. And I quickly added additional wood to the fire and just did everything I could. Gosh, these guys are good. They're bombing me with snowballs. I put more wood on the fire. I got in as close as I dared. You know, I felt the front of me start to warm. Behind me, not so much. I did not warm up behind, you know, the part that was facing outward. And I tried to keep it as warm as possible, throwing more firewood. But even though I warmed up and dried on the front, I did not warm up and dry on the back. And so I remember suffering that whole night, just still frigid. So the next day, you know, my brother didn't get back till daylight the next day. And I think he may have realized, I don't know if he did or not. But my father had been scheduled to join us later. And that was the day that my father was scheduled to join. And he came into the camp and he took one look at me and he said, "What's wrong?" I relayed the story, trying not to turn my brother into the villain. But he definitely was the villain. There's no denying it. My father helped get me out of the wilderness, and it was a long trek. And I don't remember parts of it, but thank you to my father. He got me out of the wilderness. I remember making it to the truck, and my father, you know, had it warmed up and had the heat on just as hard as he could. I got home, and I know that my mom was furious. And what could be done? Well, like an hour later, I was in trouble, and I couldn't feel my arms, I couldn't feel my legs, and so they had to call an ambulance and rush me to the hospital, where I was hospitalized for like 8 days. 8 days I stayed in the hospital because of this rite of passage. That's what I'm going to call it, rite of passage. And, you know, my brother never once said, you know, I shouldn't have done that to you. That wasn't really great of me. And nothing. He never said a thing. And, you know, needless to say, my brother and I, not so close. We're not so close.
That shut them down.
But it took a long time to recover, Sir Amelon. So I hope you are getting better and it's a speedy recovery for you. But watch out for those hunting trips with your family in case they might not like you. I don't know why my brother never warmed up to me. He just never did. I think he enjoyed being like the only son. I really think he did. Although I don't know. I can't speak for him.
Wah wah, I was muted. And he never will.
Oh, no. I mean, no. They're you know, my brother lives 7 states away, and I will, you know, there'll never be any type of communication between the two of us.
It happens.
So, family, you know, you hear the moral of the story. Land the plane, Sylvia. Land the plane. The moral of the story is you're born with your first family, right? You're born with them. You have no choice. Your second family, Guardians, you get to choose. You get to choose who you want to hang out with. You get to choose who you spend time with. It's so important. That second family is so important. So when you choose to spend time with me, thank you for that. You'll certainly never see my brother choosing to spend a moment in my life. But family's so important. You know, if you've got good family and you have parents that are, you know, living, don't forget to appreciate them every single day. Every single day. But that's just one story. I won't tell the one about the trip when we were out and about, and I've got a lot of stories. I'm not telling that other one, though. Not right now. Maybe one day I'll tell it. Maybe one day.
Ooh, story.
Well, I mean, you know it, Havoc. You know all the stories about, you know, all that stuff.
Wild times, Guardians. Wild times.
Can we go to the tower, Ransom?
Absolutely.
The life and times of Ransom Rider.
I know. I feel like I need to write it all down. You know, luckily, I'm gonna try to get us out of here. I'm gonna try to get us out of here.
It'd be interesting. There I was in the backwoods with the wolves, gnawing on.
Well, you know, I did Guardians 231 welcome in. I hope I got to give you a big welcome.
On the bone.
I did grow up in the wilderness. I mean, I grew up in an area that has virgin forest, meaning there's never been any timber cutting. There's never been, you know, people in there re-landscaping, you know, changing the form and function of the mountains and the region. Just so many beautiful, pristine forest areas that I grew up in. You know, I walked out my back door and it was forest. And my parents never really, like, on a Saturday after breakfast, I went out. And the rule was be back at dark and make sure that you bathe before you go to bed. That was the rule. There were no cell phones. There were no street lights. Nothing. And I loved it. I went out and, you know, like spent the entire Saturdays and just a free bird. I was a free bird. And now I look back at it and I'm like, I'm surprised I didn't, you know, fall off a mountainside or something, because when I turned probably 8 years old, you know, my father said, you need a good trail bike. And not a bicycle trail bike, a, you know, motorized trail bike. So I had one of those Hondas, you know, the early on versions. I don't remember what they were all called. But I had a trail bike Honda for the express purpose of exploring the wilderness alone, by myself. Did I have a helmet? No. Did I have gloves? No. I remember hitting a tree when I was younger and just thinking, oh my God, I'm just going to have to lay here for a little while. And I did lay there for a little while till I got oriented again. It did, you know, bend my front tire. I had to walk that motorcycle out of the mountains because I couldn't drive it out. But I wore that thing out in the mountains. And the trails were animal trails. That's what you had to find your way on, was animal trails. And there would be, you know, animal pathways out and around and about.
I think I have something.
So I look back at that childhood and the lack of supervision because, you know, my parents they just said, you get up when you want to, just don't miss school. And they never, like, banged on my door or anything because, you know, I did all that on my own. The level of freedom that I had growing up, today, I find it to be frightening. I really do. Because I would tell my mother and father, I'm going to go see my grandparents. And they were like a trek, you know, a trek to get to see them. And they'd be like, okay, well, call us when you get there. Bye. I was, you know, 5 years old. And I was leaving home and going to visit with my grandparents because I spent a lot of time with them. Everything with my grandparents was an adventure. Work was never really called work. And they just made everything an adventure. When you went into the gardens, Big Honey Drip, how are you? When you went into the gardens, it was an adventure. You know, when my mom said, let's go to the flower gardens, my grandmother, when she said, let's go to the flower gardens, I was like thrilled because we'd be, you know, picking fresh flowers. And, you know, if you saw a bug, a worm, any type of insect, there was education about what it was, what its purpose was. You know, you can eat this flower, you can eat these seeds. And then, of course, they had vegetable gardens and they had like crop gardens where we had corn, potatoes, beans, that kind of thing. But none of it ever seemed like it was real work. Hello, Superman.
I'm ready.
Because they seemed to make everything just an adventure. Now, my mother and father, if they said we're going to the gardens, I was like, oh no, this is going to be work. It never seemed to be the big adventure. They had a skill. They just had a skill for turning everything into an adventure. So I loved it. I loved to get to go hang out with them. And I would leave school. I know it's sign Synergy. So I know that. I've spoken to you before. Welcome back. Merry Christmas to you guys. Big Honey Drip, Merry Christmas.
Big ol' honey.
Gooba 231, Merry Christmas. Sir
Is
Amalon,
it not
Merry
signed?
Christmas.
Wow.
But gosh, those times were absolutely grand. I would be in school and I would tell, my teachers, my instructors, my grandmother's today on her menu, she's got fried okra and mashed potatoes. Now, we called it okra back then, but I'd say she's got fried okra. And they still call it okra where I grew up. It's okra. But I'd say she's got fried okra and mashed potatoes. And my teacher be like, do you want to go and eat with your family for lunch today? And I'd be like, yeah. And she said, all right, we'll try to be back as soon as you can. And so when the class would go to lunch at the cafeteria, I would go the opposite way, leave the school grounds,
Oh my gosh.
totally unsupervised,
Breaking things.
and walk to my grandparents' house to have, my afternoon meal with them. And I
couldn't
did
be
that
caught-
multiple times.
caught doing that
Never
now.
got in trouble. My teacher, I couldn't make it back in time because I think they had like 35 minutes, and it took me longer than that because I had to walk there, walk back, and eat. So.
no.
I'm like, oh my gosh, I think teachers would basically be, under a lawsuit if that happened today. But that happened on up through. And then in high school, I had a wonderful instructor, the 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th grade. Same instructor. And like Little House on the Prairie type things, where you have that same teacher for years. And she would call me in and say, oh, Ransom, do you want to go get us something for lunch? And I'd be like, yeah, what are you thinking? Mango Luck, hello, how are you? And I'd be like, I don't know, what do you want? And she'd be like, well, go up to so-and-so and see if they've got any hot dogs. And there was this gas station about 2 miles away from town. And you might remember it, Havoc. It's where my sister always wanted us to go and get a lottery ticket because she'd spend $5 on a lottery ticket. But that gas station, she'd be like, go to the gas station and see if they've got some good hot dogs today. Put chili on mine. And she'd say, here's the keys to my car. So I would take my instructor's vehicle and drive to the gas station to get lunch for us. And I don't even know if I had license, really, because, I don't know if I had them at that point. But I would drive her car. She sent me a wonderful message just recently and said, you get on up here and let's go have lunch. And I said, okay, can I drive your car? And she said, just come on. Yes, of course you can drive the car. But I just loved that. I loved that freedom. I didn't know it at the time, how much freedom that I had. But my gosh, if I had a child today, there would be none of that. You would not be leaving the school grounds to go get lunch. And I don't think a teacher today would allow anything like that to go on. Big Honey Drip says, sounds so nice. Family is everything. My mom had a brain aneurysm when I was 12. And my father abandoned us when I was 3. Your childhood sounds like heaven, amazing and blessed. Big Honey Drip, I am sad to hear about that. And, gosh, your mom, that's horrifying to me. Because my mom lived a very long life. And so did my dad. And my grandparents lived to be 100. They were born in the Victorian time period, back in the 1800s. But luckily, I got to spend a lot of years with them. So, Big Honey Drip, I'm glad you're here with me today. We can share stories. But I do want to fix some more of those recipes from my grandparents' time. We went to the table and everything was fresh. Like there wasn't processed foods. There was no cake mix. If you had macaroni and cheese, it was not out of a box. It was made from scratch. Everything was just really fresh from the garden, made from scratch. or it had been preserved because, you know, they sun-dried their tomatoes, they sun-dried apple slices, they grew onions and put them into their, like the winter house. They also had a smokehouse where meats were cured with salt or sugar, and there also were smoked. I loved going into the smokehouse and just getting to look at all the meats that were hanging. And, you know, was taught how to cure salt, hams, do all that kind of thing. It was a phenomenal, phenomenal childhood. But I hope that I get to share a lot of that with you guys on my cooking channel and here in gaming. I know these stories don't relate to gaming, but I like hanging out with you guys, and if we're going to get to know each other, sharing some stories is the best way to do that. And ultimately, that's what I loved about Destiny, and I still love about it. We get to play together, we get to hang out, we get to hear stories from the characters that we encounter, the NPCs, the non-playable characters. They have backgrounds, they have stories, and that makes this game a step above and beyond. It is super interesting because of that. You know, we develop relationships with these characters. We know their history. We know where they came from, and we hope we know where they're going to. Destiny, that is your strong point. So I love it for that reason. Havoc, now what about your winds of change? Are you knowing characters in that game?
Yeah, the stories, I mean, it's been pretty good. I've had some sad moments a couple of times.
So you have grown familiar with some of the players, the NPCs?
Yeah. Yeah, it's been real good. I've really become addicted to it.
I know you have, because you're spending 12 hours a day in there. I'm going to need you to put down the controller. Put down the controller. You need to come back to Destiny, because we got things to do, people to see, and places to go, and they all involve Destiny. But Guardians, I will be back. Thank you to Superman. Thank you to Kat for hanging out with me. Johnny Woo, thank you. Everybody that played today, everybody that stopped by, thank you, and Merry Christmas. Now, I do plan on being on tomorrow. I've got to work on a couple of videos for my cooking channel. But I want to come back tomorrow, and if I finish up that vegan fudge made with coconut cream, I would hope to get back in tonight. Because I haven't done, I need to do the dungeon again. Crimson, Dwayne on Fire, thank you guys for, you know, just playing with me. They might not be here today, but I want to get on record as definitely thanking them, because I talked to Crimson last night, and Crimson said, oh, you know, let's do the dungeon. And I ran it yesterday with Zatu and Worldline, and we had a blast. I loved it. Now, Superman, have you been through the dungeon?
Yep, I got my dark lightsaber and everything.
Oh, you got the dark lightsaber?
Yeah, it's on right now.
You are so lucky. Hang on a minute. Let me let's go somewhere so I can see you use it.
All right.
You know, Superman's got his dark lightsaber. How lucky is that? Let's go to World. Let's go to one of my favorite places where most of this began, the European Dead Zone. Let's go into this little spot. I call it Walnut Grove, but it's called Winding Cove. I've always felt like I'd bump into Laura Ingalls here one day. She'd be building a cabin. Oh, Big Honey Drip. I know. You'll have to come in and chat with me sometime. I hope you're a member of the Discord. Havoc says, Superman, you are a member of the Sith. Superman has probably a streak of darkness that runs through him. I think all bearers of a lightsaber, they have to have that little streak, because you have to be willing to do bad things. I want to do bad things with you. If you weren't, you wouldn't really be able to defend others or make those decisions that could be super impactful on your opponent, or impactful upon you or those around you. So everybody that swings a lightsaber, there's a spark in there that comes to life on occasion, and it feeds the fire. And that fire is the desire to take down the enemies that oppose you. And Superman will look where they stand and smite them down. Give no mercy, Superman. Swing that lightsaber and show them the true meaning of a guardian. I just love stuff like that.
Got 7,600 kills on it already.
Do you really?
Oh wow.
Superman.
I haven't been playing a lot either.
How did you have time to shop with that many kills?
I don't know, I
let's
guess
go
I
rally the flag
used it a
over
bunch.
here. Me and Superman will do this public event. Where's Nikki? He's never completed a public event. We need to get him in here. I want to see Superman. We're gonna take him down when they come out. Look at that! It's taken.
Yep.
And that only, if I'm not mistaken, that only drops from the dungeon, right?
You have to do all 3 encounters, and then it has a chance to come out of the chest. I think you could do the encounters, and then I either got it on my first or second run, and
oh wow,
my friend Rezix is real mad about it.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have all the armor yet, so I definitely have things I need to do.
What in the world? What in the world? On my screen, you're holding your auto rifle like a hand cannon, and it's shooting.
Like a machine gun?
Yeah, it's weird.
I need a gun that spews baby screams. We need the colony re-envisioned. Bungie, I want the colony redone. Ditch the spiders and put some baby screams in there. That's what I need. I need the colony to be updated to be a baby scream shooter. And then once we get the new catalyst, it'll shoot champion baby screams. Oh my gosh, could you imagine a bunch of champion baby screams running around?
Yeah, then the new GM, well, it's not new. This week they have the arms dealer GM. Some of the enemies in there have little screams come out of their body, and they'll kill you instantly if they touch you.
Oh my gosh. Superman, have you completed it on the Grandmaster version?
Yeah, we beat it. Me and 2 other people. Can't remember who they were, but we beat it.
Was it LFG, or was it people that you met up prior to that?
Somebody on my friends list asked me if I wanted to do it, and I was about to get off that day. But I really need your help. Well, I can't tell him no.
Right.
Not with my name being what
Superman. You fight the good fight. Yeah, I want to get back. I love the arms dealer. I mean, I have always loved it back when it was new and so challenging, where we used the cheese method. We threw the void grenades underneath him and, you know, burned him alive that way. Don't these guys realize there's going to be a drill drop? Here it comes.
Remember when Zur used to be over there?
Yes, I do.
I remember where he used to just like travel all over the place. I wish he would get back to doing
I think
it.
that guy's looking for him over there. Ransom has his hand cannon
I'm
auto
going
rifle.
wild
This
with
is
my
crazy
hand cannon. Big Honey
Need to
Drip,
ban
you
it.
come back and hang out with me for sure. I need some friends. I've made so many good friends here in the gaming world.
Yeah, I don't think everybody's coming just for Destiny 2. I think people come just to hang out with you.
Thank you,
You can play any
Superman,
game,
for saying
and
that.
I would.
I hope that's the case. You know, I was talking to Havoc about it today, and I said, you know, I want to read that little, the song that I wrote that, you know, like a parent would sing to a child.
No, you can't do that, because the minute you do, then I can't, like, you know, we gotta, if you're serious, we gotta, like, shit, I gotta legally do some things before you can
I know.
Okay, You gotta do that.
And I do, at some point, oh my gosh! Mid-air collision! I hope nobody was injured.
Damn.
But you could at some point.
Dead.
Superman was showing them what for, how to, and when. He said jump, and they said how high on the way up. Superman is a champion of people. I didn't want to do that. That war beast was trying to come up behind Superman. I can't have that.
What was that?
Oh, just us taking out a mining lander.
That is the first public event. Superman, do you know it's been months and months and months since I completed a public event?
Yeah, me too.
Oh my gosh, thank you for hanging out with me. Guardians, you've just witnessed greatness from Superman. I'm Ransom Rider. This is my favorite game, Destiny 2. Do not hesitate to come in here and hang out with me. Let's play some missions. Let's have a little bit of fun. And we're going to keep this game alive because it's important. You're important. I will see you on my next adventure in the gaming world. Be sure to check out Havoc_Otter for his music. I have music on his channel. There's a new one. Superman, I think you commented on it. It's the one with the nature scenes, Havoc. What is it called?
Oh, Finally Breathe. It's so pretty.
It's really a beautiful song. It's heartfelt. Check that out. And all the music over on Havoc's channel. And I think he's going to release some more on iTunes. I think he's holding back releasing my latest song called, Oak Tree. He's not. You've not released it yet, have you, Havoc, on iTunes or any of that stuff? See, see how he treats me. I put my heart and soul into a song, and I've been denied.
You got all that up.
Oh man, Pinocchio's nose is good too.
And I told him, Superman, I just told him, release Pinocchio's nose.
You're so funny.
And, he won't, it's not on iTunes or Spotify.
And that's the first one I heard.
Yeah, I told him he needed to release that, and he's not. Havoc, thank you for putting that cooking link in there. But Guardian, I can play all day long. I've got to make some vegan brownies for my cooking channel. Come hang out. I'll see you very soon. Bye. Bye. Thank you, Guardians. Thank you, Kat, for playing with me today. Thank you, Johnny Woo. You're appreciated, Guardians.